Get ready for your daily dose of WordPress and web development tips, tricks, and insights to help you find success with WordPress. You're listening to WP the Podcast with your hosts, David Blackman and Tim Streifler.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of WP the Podcast, brought to you by WP Gears. I'm David Blackman.
And I'm Tim Streifler.
Today in episode 649, we're going to continue our virtual studio series, which we started a few days ago. We talked about our camera and video setup. Today we're going to talk about the audio and mic setup that Tim and I use to do, honestly, just about everything in our business, So whether we're on a call with a client or on a call with our team members going over client projects or internal projects for our product companies or our courses, we use these microphones for everything. So it's important.
Yeah, it really is. And David mentioned this is part of the series. If you missed the previous episode, we talked about our video camera setup, and so we did that. That was episode 646, and so we're doing this virtual studio series every 3 episodes, just to kind of break it up for you guys. And so definitely go back and listen to that if you missed it, because we talk about our cameras and how to get really, really high quality video. And kind of the reason for this is with everything going on with COVID-19 and stuff, so many companies are having to go virtual. And so everyone is wanting to up the quality, and they want people to be able to see them more clearly and hear them better and stuff. And so audio is one of the things, actually probably what I recommend upgrading first is, even before you upgrade your camera, upgrade your audio setup. You definitely can't go wrong. And so, yeah, David, you want me to talk about the mic?
You can talk about the mic, absolutely.
All right. So the mic that I'm using, and if you are listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or whatever, if you want to actually see, we're going to post pictures on WPGears.com. So just navigate over to WPGears.com, episode 649, and we're going to show you some pictures of our actual setup and audio and mic setup. And so, or if you're watching this live, you can see it now. But basically, the microphone that both David and I use is the Rode Procaster. It is a professional level microphone for podcasters. That's kind of the target demographic. But as David mentioned, we use these for everything, for doing Zoom calls with clients or our team members or recording tutorials or videos. The mics are used for everything. And so the Rode Procaster is very high quality. It's an XLR microphone, and so you can't actually plug it directly into your computer. You need an audio interface, and I'll let David talk about that.
Yeah, the audio interface that we use is the Focusrite. It's the Scarlett 2i2, I believe is the actual name of it. And it's very simple, straightforward, and it does use USB to plug into your computer. And it is the interface that ties your microphone, which is XLR. It's got an XLR feed into the front of it. And it will actually, the one we have will actually house 2 microphones at the same time. So one thing that Tim didn't say, he did talk about what we did use. What we started out using initially was the Yeti Blue. I want to say the Yeti Blue.
Blue Yeti.
Blue Yeti.
Blue's the brand, Yeti's the mic.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
I had it backwards. Yeah, so those are great mics, but truthfully, I want to say the Rode Procaster didn't cost much more than the Yeti. I had the Yeti Pro. I want to say it was silver, and it was awesome looking, kind of retro. Looked like you had a big microphone in front of your face that, I was going to sing a 40s song to. So, you don't have to, but the quality is night and day difference. If you're using headphones on your phone that plug into your computer, or you're using your computer audio, you're going to know notice a massive difference when you use one of these professional level microphones. And I agree with Tim. I think audio is something that you should probably set up first, as opposed to, jumping off into the video stuff. So, yeah.
only thing I'll add is give you some price points here. So the Rode Procaster for just the microphone is $229, but then you have to get the audio interface. So the Scarlett Focusrite Scarlett is about, depending on where you get it, $160. I'm seeing it $229. So there's, I don't know why there's different price points. Maybe just because it's low stock, and so they're ramping the price up. But then what you're also going to need is a microphone arm to mount it to your desk or some sort of a stand. We prefer the arms. That way, when you're not using it, you can just easily turn it, get it out of the way. It's very easy to adjust the height. And then we also have a, what's that called? The little cage thing to reduce vibrations.
Let's call it a cage, Tim. Cage.
Basically, it's to reduce vibrations, and so it has a, I don't even know how to describe it. Shocks.
A shock absorber.
Shock absorber. Yep, that's it. I'm going to say that. And then a windscreen over it too, so to reduce the noises.
Yeah, the pops. Yeah, your P's.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, the entire setup for all those things is around $600. So, and then the Blue Yeti is $100, $120, and that's all you need. Plugs
directly into your computer.
Yeah. So I remember going from a built-in mic to the Blue Yeti, huge upgrade. And then going from the Blue Yeti to the Rode Procaster, another huge upgrade. So
massive. Yeah, we actually sound professional with these microphones.
We sound like we know what we're doing, which is the whole goal.
Yeah, we sound like we know what we're doing. I love that. All right, well, that's our audio setup. Tim's right. We're going to take some pictures of our desk, and we'll put it in the video series and stuff so that you can kind of get an idea of how we have things set up. Tomorrow we've got another great topic. Guess what? We're at episode 650 tomorrow. Wow. 650 podcast episodes, Tim. That's a lot. And the topic will be how a local small business meetup can help grow your web design business. Tim, until tomorrow, we'll see you then.
Take care. Bye-bye.
We've come to the end of today's episode of WP the Podcast. Join us tomorrow for more daily tips and strategies designed to help you run your WordPress business toward success. Remember to subscribe to WP the Podcast so you can stay up to date with each episode. And don't forget to rate and review us. We'll see you again tomorrow right here on WP the Podcast.